Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Virtual Nunchucks and welcome to the channel today. Today what I have for you is not a Black Ops 4 or Call of Duty or Activision or anything else like that update. Actually, I was going to do a space themed update, find some Star Wars stuff, some whatever, but not because it's not on my PlayStation 4 at the moment. So, here's what I'm going to do. Today, by the way, is 4th of July, so this is not today for me. This is 4th of July stuff. I recorded this early. Hope you guys are having a safe 4th of July, fun 4th of July, and hope that you guys stay safe and have a lot of fun with your family, friends, because that's what we're going to do today. So, but I wanted to put this out there. At the time of recording, 2 hours before I recorded this, Game Informer had on one of the game directors for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, and they were asking him last minute lingering questions and stuff, and so there's it's about a 30-minute interview on GameInformer.com and on their YouTube channel as well. And there's some pretty enlightening stuff. So I thought what I'd do is go over that for you real quick. Here are a couple things, about 4 or 5 things that I picked up on that you'll definitely need to know. Number one is, there is a good possibility, he would not confirm this, but there is a good possibility that there will be some lightsaber duels and some lightsaber fights with big bad people. So he wouldn't come out and confirm it. He took a hard pass on it because he didn't want to spoil anything. So there's a good chance that there will be some of that. Another question that was asked was, will there be cameos of existing characters during that timetable? For example, the example that was given was Leia Organa or Bail Organa or Mon Mothma or something like that. And if you're familiar with the Star Wars trilogy and prequels at all, you'll know who those people are. He took a hard pass on that because he said, again, I don't want to spoil anything, but there will be, you will recognize the world and the galaxy that you're in. So, I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of characters we can expect to see from the trilogy and from the prequels and the new trilogy, or if anything like that. But based on the response that they got, they're assuming that there's probably going to be some of that. Also, there was some complaints after E3 demo that that the lightsaber color was wrong, that it was missing the white light and things like that from the blue lightsaber that the main character uses. They said that they went back and looked at it after several people came up to them playing their demo at E3, and some of the reporters and some of the fans, and they went back to Lucasfilm and they said, hey, look, let us see some more footage and stuff. And they went back, and basically what they've done is they've taken a better look at their lightsabers. They have revamped them. They've even changed the shape of them to make them more in line with the prequels and the movies themselves. So that's good. Second thing, another thing they said that they wanted so badly to release the gauntlet, that they presented at E3, where you could go to their booth and you could play it. They wanted to release that as a playable demo so that you could get used to the combat and hit the ground running, as they said in the interview. But they could not do that because they have so much, and I apologize for my ceiling fan above me, it's making noise. But they have they wanted to do that so bad, but they're in the middle of trying to get the game, polish the game, get it ready for release in November. And right now, because there would be have to have like a second release, basically, with authorization from Lucasfilm and authorization from whoever else, and things and bug fixes, that they're not going to do that. They wanted to, they were basically going to release that playable demo at E3 to the public, but because of crunch time and because of different things that's going on, they cannot do that. So that was a bit of a bummer for me, because I was kind of hoping they were going to say yes and I was going to be like, oh, but no. The other thing that they mentioned, someone asked if they were going to have customizable lightsabers, customizable clothing, customizable, whatever. And the short answer was yes. There will be customizable items in game. So we don't know if that's customizable hilts for your lightsaber. We don't know if they're gonna, if they're gonna let you change your costumes. But there will be some type of customization available to you in game. So there's that. Let's see, what else was there? They said, based on some feedback that they got about E3, during E3 rather, that EA Play seemed like it was a very linear game, that there wasn't a whole lot to it. They said that they had originally planned, and they had done the gameplay footage for Game Informer, and various other journalists, obviously, and YouTubers behind closed doors with the Gauntlet, and then the full release that they did a few days ago. They had originally planned to go ahead and release all of that. It was not in response to the complaints at E3, but they wanted to make sure that that you guys understood, the public understood, and the fans understood that this is not just a linear experience per se, and it's not going to be just boring hack and slash combat. That there is a great deal of depth to the story, there is a great deal of depth to the world, things like that. So they are encouraging you to just wait until it releases. They don't want to spoil something because apparently the story that they crafted is important to them and important to Lucasfilm for the sake of canon. So they just say, please be patient with us and wait. They also said that they feel very stressed out and very hopeful at the same time about the story and about the reception of this game, because they would like to tell other stories. I don't know if they're talking about the same character in the game, but they're wanting to tell other stories in the Star Wars universe, so they're kind of hoping that this game takes off. They have listened to the feedback from fans based on other releases and things, and they want this to succeed, and they've been working with Lucasfilm since day one to craft a good story to get the canon lined up right so that it is a good single player experience. There will be no New Game Plus was another thing, but they are working on ways to enhance your gameplay. I'll be back in just a second. My mother's calling. Okay guys, I'm sorry. When your mom calls, you gotta answer the phone. But anyway, they came back with, well, they're working on a single player driven experience. There will be no New Game Plus, but they are working on some kind of mechanics so that a second playthrough or multiple playthroughs will be will add some. The way they worded it was they're trying to find a way to add longevity in the game. So they want to give you a reason to come back. They did not mention microtransactions, although to be fair, it's EA, and I love Respawn. I think what they did with Titanfall and various other games is incredible. But I don't know. So I'm hoping it's not in the way of microtransactions. I'm kind of hoping that if the game does well, they'll do an expansion, maybe. I don't know. But they said that they're trying to find a way so that you feel like if you play through it again, you get rewarded in some way or fashion. But there will be no traditional New Game Plus, is how he worded it. No traditional New Game Plus. So there's that. Let's see. There seemed to be one other big one that was important. Oh, they asked why didn't they do like an alien, or why was it a male character instead of a female character. They kind of alluded to that. he said that it basically boiled down to the weight of the story, and they felt like the story required a male protagonist, and they wanted, as far as why didn't they choose an alien, they wanted it to have that human connection, so they chose a human instead of an alien, because apparently there's a lot of weight and a lot of they wanted us to be able to connect with our character and feel for our character and have that emotional connection. So that's why they didn't go with an alien and allow you to customize your character as an alien. They wanted it to be a single-driven story with a lot of connection, a lot of heart, a lot of emotion involved in it. And the easiest way they felt that it would be able to connect is if they had a human character involved. And they felt like they needed a male protagonist because of the type of story that it was. It was not intentional to hurt anyone's feelings or anything like that. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this game. The more that and also too, if you got your recent Game Informer magazine, there's a huge article. They did always do a cover story. There's a huge article. I haven't gotten mine yet, so I don't know if I lost it in the mail or what. But there's a huge cover story on the game itself, as they always do, and a lot of questions answered in that article as well. But if you want to see the interview, basically all you have to do is go over to the Game Informer YouTube channel, and it's done about a couple hours ago, and it says lingering questions asked and answered about Jedi Fallen Order, and it's a good 30 minutes or so. So you know, I didn't cover everything, but there's a lot of information given out in that interview, so I encourage you to go and watch it, or you know, look at it on GameInformer.com, however you want to do it. But that's the information that I have. This is a 4th of July video, so again, I'm not home. I'm with family and friends, so I hope that you guys are safe today. I hope that you guys have a lot of fun today, and I hope that you guys stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow yet. I haven't figured that out, so we'll figure something out, and we'll see you tomorrow. And then I am in the process of today ordering the FPS Dominator, and it's being shipped to the house, but because of the holiday, it's probably not going to arrive until Monday. So as soon as I get the product in my hands, I will put a video up showing you guys that I have the product, and then we will do an unboxing and set it up and everything. I'll show you guys how to do that, and then we will do a full review after I play with it for a while with Ryan and stuff, and we'll do a full review on the product itself. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope you guys have a great 4th of July, and we will see you tomorrow, okay? Have a great day.